Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. We are today discussing why Uber CEO will be deactivating drivers. Got a lot to cover today. Tons of other topics, too. My name's Dylan, joined today with your favorite host. Not me, but...
Isabella.
Isabella, yeah. How are you doing, Izzy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really, really good. You know why?
Why?
Because it's tax season and I really love doing taxes. And fortunately, we have a video sponsor, Solo, that is going to help all of our viewers filing their taxes. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, if you are a gig worker, if you have an active gig account, you can file your taxes through this app called Solo. And when you use our link to sign up for Solo, they're going to send you $10. You can download it for free anywhere in the country, nationwide. No catch. They're a newer company, so they want to get a lot of signups. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
That's pretty epic. So Solo is a company that does guarantee your pay when you're out on the road. They help you optimize your income, track your miles, track your expenses. If you're lost with doing your taxes, managing how much money you're making, how much money you're spending, you need to download Solo right now. And again, they'll give you $10 and you can even clock in for these little shifts. And yeah, it's pretty epic. The second video sponsor we have before we get started is Play Octopus. You want to tell them what that is?
Yeah, I love Play Octopus.
Me
They'll
too.
send you a tablet for free, just like in that little clip. And you put in the back of your, like behind your passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Passengers can play games on there. They can win prizes. And then you actually can make up to an extra $100 per month. And it's completely free if you're an Uber, Lyft driver, or any type of rideshare driver. So you should definitely check it out. We have a link down below for that too, if you want to sign up.
Yes, use our link and you will get a free tablet. And this one also is, I believe, in almost every single state. So there's over 40,000 drivers, and drivers love it. Like it's spreading throughout. Like they're the biggest tablet company. They're the best. So go use our link if you want to make up to an extra $100 a month. It's literally free money waiting for you if you're driving.
Your tips will increase too.
Yeah, because passengers are getting a better experience. Okay, so we're going to jump into the first topic. This is huge news. Uber and Lyft won a court case to treat drivers as independent contractors. Do you want to read this headline here?
Yeah. Uber Lyft shares surge after court decision to treat drivers as contractors.
And guys, before we jump in, make sure to click the thumbs up button. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button and double check that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on another video.
Yeah, turn those post notifications on.
And if you want to get notified when we do have live streams, you can make sure you're subscribed. We'll do a few shout outs to the current chatters. Benzomatic, what's up? He says his battery is dying. Well, maybe go charge it. Liam is the GOAT says, I don't care about my taxes. I am only 7. That's a little young to be watching this. This is kind of for grown-ups. He says he is a big fan, though, so welcome. Thank you. He probably watches the Uber rides.
Oh.
Kevin Hawthorne says, good evening from Florida. What's up, Kevin? How's it going, man? Okay, so you want to read this one?
Yeah, so shares of Uber Technologies and Lyft Incorporated rose on Tuesday after a California court ruled that drivers can be treated as independent contractors rather than employees, removing some future regulatory risks for the rideshare companies.
Yeah, this is massive. So this has been an ongoing fight for years that drivers want to be considered employees. They want to clock in shifts. They want to get a minimum wage and get more benefits. A lot of drivers want to be employees, but Uber and Lyft, unsurprisingly, doesn't want to do that because they don't want to pay drivers more money.
Yeah.
They don't want to give paid time off. Imagine all the overtime pay for all the drivers who work more than 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Uber and Lyft does not want to do that. They're like, yep, you can drive 80 hours a week, but we ain't giving you overtime pay.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Ronnie SPE Tv? He's driving over 80 hours a week. Yeah, 80 hours a week.
Ronnie SPE Tv.
he would be a millionaire with all the overtime pay.
I thought he already was a millionaire.
Oh, is he? Well, you'd be a billionaire then. He'd be a billionaire with a B. Ronnie SPE TV, I'm confronting you to reveal your net worth on your next video. Show your bank account. We want to see the receipts. We want to make sure you're a verified millionaire. Okay, you want to keep reading?
Yeah, so analysts expect the decision will likely be challenged before the California Supreme Court, which could take months to decide whether to accept the case and over a year to issue a ruling. For now, though, the ruling means companies like Lyft, DoorDash, and Uber have avoided a substantial hit to their earnings.
Comment below. Do you want to be an employee or an independent contractor?
I'd rather be an employee.
Like clock in for a shift?
Yeah, like work at Chick-fil-A or something.
I mean for Uber. You mean you'd rather just not work for Uber at all?
Or well, you could be like a truck driver.
Chick-fil-A pays good. Their starting pay is like $17 an hour. You're gonna make way more money working at Chick-fil-A than being an Uber driver because you don't have to put miles on your car and spend money on gas. Isn't that crazy? Because Uber, they haven't raised the rates for drivers. Chick-fil-A, their starting pay is like $17 an hour.
Do they get tips?
I don't. Who tips at Chick-fil-A?
I do.
You weirdo. You tip at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I tip everyone all the time.
All right, give me a tip then. What are you gonna go just walk around and throw money at everybody?
No.
Who do you tip? You tip Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
For what? They're not serving
like,
you.
Just I don't well because like it makes you like because of like tipping culture.
Chick-fil-A is a massive billion-dollar corporation. They pay their employees like $20 an hour starting. I don't think they need your tips.
Okay.
I'm just playing like devil's advocate for no reason.
I don't want to spit in my food for not tipping them.
Okay, fair enough. Guys, comment below. Would you tip at Chick-fil-A? I've never heard of somebody tipping Chick-fil-A. Okay. Let's move on to the next video topic. But yeah, that's a big update, guys, is that Uber and Lyft stock is up because, you know, this is good for their profit margins. Like, they're going to make way more money.
Yeah.
So the next one...
We all know they don't want to pay drivers that much.
Exactly. The next video topic is Uber CEO says it will phase out gas-powered cars by 2030. So he's going to deactivate hundreds of thousands of drivers who drive gas-powered cars, and I'm included, because I'm willing to promise you, watching this right now, I will never in my life buy an electric vehicle to go out and drive for Uber.
Really? Even like later when everyone is already like when gas-powered cars are just out.
I will keep my gas-guzzling car forever. I will not conform to societal peer pressures that, I need to go out and buy an electric car. I gotta plug my car in. Hey, I'm on the freeway and I ran out of power. Hey, can I borrow your charger? No, thank you. Okay?
They'll have portable chargers by then.
They better have solar-powered cars by then.
They probably will.
Okay, if it's a solar powered car and it's free, then yeah, maybe.
Or like the newest G-Wagon, electric G-Wagon.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Okay. No, thank you. I hate electric cars. Okay, let's keep reading. Comment below. Would you buy a Would you go out and finance a $50,000 car, electric car, so you don't get deactivated? What the heck is this stupid ad? Holy crap! I hate ads. Wow, dude, I literally already bought that bed. I literally bought that bed already. Not that one. I bought this one. Why are you advertising the same bed to me? Jeez. Oh my. Okay. Can you read this? Wow. Okay. Are you joking me? Okay, go. Hurry before the ad pops up.
In an effort to add more electric vehicles to its fleet.
Are you serious? Dude. This is impossible to read this stupid article.
You should just copy and
Dude, literally the Uber CEO is invading. He's invading. Dude, get out of here. Okay, go.
Okay, Uber has rolled out an option that allows...
Okay, we're done. This is literally what is going on.
Okay, long story short, by 2030, the Uber CEO is going to make it mandatory for Uber drivers to have an electric car.
This is the worst article I've seen in my life. I literally have ad blocker too.
Just never choose a CBS News article ever again.
Yeah, let's get to the main part. But basically, they're deactivating. I can't barely read one line at a time. They're deactivating drivers who don't go electric.
Yeah.
By 2030, guys. So you got about 6.5 years.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so the next video topic, thankfully it's not an article. Holy crap, this really sucks. Okay. Okay, the next video topic, why I cannot talk. We are talking about how to hack Uber to double your earnings. We're talking about bonuses, surge pricing, airport and destination filters. So, Izzy, do you like money?
Yeah, of course.
Would you like to double your money?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to teach you how to double your money hacking Uber, okay? These are called Uber hacks. So, the first thing you got to keep in mind is bonuses. Okay? So, if you're not utilizing quests, it's called Uber quests. These are tips and tricks to basically hit the Uber bonuses that are typically really hard to hit, okay? So, if you're driving for Uber and you're just going around dilly-dallying, trying to get your rides, doing 2-3 rides an hour like you're the average Joe Schmo driver out there, you ain't going to make much money, okay? What you want to do, you listening?
Yeah.
You want to, instead of declining all the short rides, you want to only go for short rides. Because the more rides you do in total, the more you're going to hit those bonuses. So this is a TikTok secret that Ronnie SPE Tv, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe Ronnie SPE Tv talks about this. Where basically you just do a bunch of short rides. Another thing you could do is do Uber Eats too, because when you're doing Uber Eats deliveries, those also contribute to your bonuses. So, and you do a bunch of little short mini deliveries that are like a mile here, a mile there, and you go get Starbucks real quick, go drop it off, go get McDonald's, drop it off, go get Chick-fil-A, leave a tip, drop it off. And you just do a bunch of these little short rides, and that way you can hit your quests sometimes twice as fast than the average driver. Yeah. So that's bonus hacking. Surge hacking, basically what you want to do is you don't want to drive to the surge. That's the worst idea possible, because Uber is actually, it's actually been proven that Uber lies about surge pricing, is that they just put the little hotspot there, and then once you get there, they get rid of it because all the drivers already show up and it's gone. So what you want to do is you want to drive around the surge price, okay? Because as long as you can accept a ride outside the surge and go through the surge, you can pick up the surge on the way. That's called surge hacking. Airport hacking. So what you want to do, and this is called airport and destination hacking together, is you want to basically position yourself in a suburb like 30 to 40 minutes from the airport. From a major, are you listening?
Yeah. I am. About the airport rides?
Yeah, so basically what you want to do, like, you know your town, right? Like, do you know where there's like a wealthy neighborhood that is like 30 to 40 minutes from the airport?
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly where my areas is. It's like Newport. Like, it's close-ish to one airport, and it's also close to LA airport, and they have a lot of money there. So if you're in Orange County, you want to go to Newport Beach. You want to go to Corona Del Mar. You want to go to like Anaheim, where there's people who have a lot of money, and they're probably going to the airport. And what you want to do is you want to basically wait until you get these 45-minute plus rides, and they're most likely going to the airport. Why do you want to do this instead of just driving to an airport? Because A, you're wasting gas driving to the airport, and two, once you go to the airport, you have to wait in a queue. And sometimes there could be over 100 people in the queue. And a lot of drivers think, oh, well, I'll just go there and I'll wait and I'll take my little break at the airport. Oh, yeah, that's so fun, taking your little break in the airport queue while you're waiting an hour for a ride. No, thank you, okay? I'm here to make money. Don't be like those Joe Schmo drivers. You want to be an Uber hacker. And you want to go get a 45-minute plus ride. Or you can set your destination to the airport. If there's, in Orange County, like I said with Newport, there's 2 airports. So you might not want to do that. Use your destination filter because they might be going to a different one. But if you're in an area where there's only one major airport, like you're like they're most likely going to that airport, you can set the destination to that airport. And then once you get a ride there, then what you basically get to do, like you're gonna make $50 on that ride, $100, whatever, depending on the surge. You're gonna get another ride leaving the airport. So you skip the queue, you double end, you do 2 airport rides at once. Then guess what?
Oh.
Yeah. Then guess what? After you do that, then you make your way back. You can use a destination filter here to go back to one of those areas, you know, find a few suburbs that are like 30 to 40 minutes from the airport in all directions, just in case you get a ride in a different direction from the airport. Situate yourself there and just rinse and repeat. Do that all day long. People make hundreds of dollars doing this. So if you want to...
So how, or what time do you think is like the optimal time to start in the morning?
Well, you can use an app to look at the flight statistics if you want.
Okay.
And it'll tell you, because all the airports are different. Some people fly, like, it'll literally tell you when's a busy time for the airport. And it'll even tell you how many people are arriving to the airport and departing. Or not how many people, but how many flights. So... Oh,
wow.
So, like, yeah, you can use that to your advantage and plan out your day, like... But honestly, people fly all day long. Unless you're, like, in a really, really small town where there's not that many flights. And I found that early in the morning, starting at 4 a.m., you get a lot of airport rides because people are going to the airport, but there's not that many drivers out yet.
Yeah, it's true.
So when I would be driving like full time, I would love to wake up and do early rides.
That makes sense. Oh, I have a little story time. Can I share?
Is this a new video topic?
No.
Same topic?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So I had to go to the airport, I think at 3 or 4 in the morning. And there were no drivers. And I think 3 different drivers canceled on me because it was like too far or something. And I was literally going to be late. Like I was probably going to miss my flight. One driver accepted me right away. I messaged him. I was like, please don't cancel. I'll give you like an extra big tip if you don't cancel. I'm like, I need to go to the airport. And then he took me the ride. I made like $60 from that ride to go an hour because I think I paid like $100. And then I also gave, I think, like a $15 tip or something, or like $20 because he actually told me, he was like, honestly, if you didn't message me, I was gonna cancel too.
Why?
Until message saying that, like, please don't cancel, because he said it was too far for him.
Why is it too far? You can make more money on the far rides.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you go right to the airport. The airport rides. Airport rides are the best.
What?
Airport rides are the best.
Yeah, and like the person you're picking up might be in the same situation I was in and be like super thankful that you came and give like an extra big tip.
Yeah, don't decline airport rides, guys. Also, you're an exception. Most people who say I'm gonna leave you a big tip, they just are saying that and they don't even leave a tip. So trust me, if you drive for Uber, you know that if somebody says, "Oh, I'm gonna leave you a big tip," guess what? They leave 0.
Oh,
so
well,
it's kind of funny that you did that, but you actually did leave a tip.
Even if I didn't leave a tip, he still made a good amount of money within like that hour.
Yeah, it's actually called tip baiting.
Oh.
Okay, we are moving on.
Yeah, what's the next topic?
So, there may be potentially up to thousands of Uber and Lyft drivers could be deactivated. Can I read this?
Yeah, so thousands of Uber and Lyft drivers could be off the road as Honda recalls 500,000 cars, including the Honda Accord, premium Acura models, over fears their front seat belts are faulty and may not latch properly.
Can't they just go in and fix the seatbelts?
That's what I'm saying. Also, like, aren't people usually sitting in the back seat of their Uber and Lyft?
Yeah, but I think
it's like for safety.
Oh yeah, and you have one passenger seat in the front.
Yeah.
The manufacturing issue relates to the front seatbelts that could prevent them from latching. Interesting. Several Honda models included in the recall are eligible and recommended those drivers for Uber to use. Honda dealers will replace the front seat buckle release buttons or buckle assemblies in any affected vehicles as necessary for free. Wow, for free! Wow! Good job, Honda. You're doing it for free. You're just, making drivers deactivated from their jobs. I mean, yeah, that's so nice. You're doing it for free. Wow. Should give you a brownie. They should. You know what Honda should do? They should pay all of the Uber drivers who had to take a day off to get this stupid seatbelt fixed.
Yeah.
They should give them a $300 stipend per day.
Yeah.
Per day. Because it's stupid. It's literally Honda's fault that these people. What do you mean? Well, you have a Honda and you're using gig economy to depend on your income? Oh, just gotta go take my stupid car in to get the seatbelt fixed for 3 days. It's gonna be in the shop for 3 days. What are you gonna do for 3 days? Just twiddle your thumbs? Honda should pay for the drivers not working.
Yeah.
Honda recalled their Accord model. Very interesting. So, if you drive a Honda, you are out of luck.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you drive a Honda.
And please be careful, yeah. Make sure your seatbelts work.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should
next.
we look at the chat?
Sure.
Only
fools take Uber, someone said. Oh, what? Rideshare is better? I'm new to Rideshare.
As the driver?
Yeah, we can make this a whole separate video, okay? So when you edit?
Yeah.
Okay, which is better, Uber or Lyft? What do you think, Izzy?
As a driver?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Uber is more saturated than Lyft.
You will get more rides with Uber, but you're most likely going to get worse passengers.
You think so?
Yeah, because there's actually studies done where if people go and seek out like a different platform that's not the main one, they tend to be like a little bit of they tend to have a little bit of a higher IQ. So there's actually a study done on this. Hear me out. So they did a study.
I only take Ubers.
What?
I only take Ubers.
Well, this is like on average, so whatever. It's not like super, it's not gonna fit for every single person. But like they did a study basically where if you take people who buy Apple MacBooks and the people who just use Safari, which comes with the Apple MacBook, versus people who buy an Apple MacBook and then go download an alternate browser like Firefox or Google Chrome, those people tend to have higher IQs because they're going and seeking out a better alternative than just the standard option that comes on your computer, like Safari.
That makes sense.
So, in my experience as a driver, and I would be interested to see if you guys agree or not, I have noticed that when driving for Lyft, I've had a similar experience where these are passengers who tend to have tried Uber and they've had a bad experience, so they're trying to seek out a better alternative. And I know Lyft kind of has like their marketing has more so been like, this is your like friendly ride rather than a taxi. I know at the beginning with Lyft, they would put like a big pink mustache on the front of your car. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Like when they launched your car, you had to have a pink mustache on your grill.
I think that was before my time.
So, in my opinion, I feel like Lyft passengers tend to be a little bit nicer in my experience. And I think also Lyft is more strict with like who they allow to give rides to. And I know Uber, like they're the worst. Like you could literally sign up to be an Uber passenger, no photo on your app, and you can write your name as Kanye West, and they just don't care. Like that's who your passengers are, and they don't like they're just letting everybody and anybody on because they're going for quantity over quality. And I think Lyft is more so focused on quality. That's just my kind of opinion based on experience, but I've heard the opposite. I've heard people are like, "Oh, Uber passengers are way better." So I think it just honestly, what I think is it just varies like driver to driver. Like everybody's had a horrible experience, and then as soon as you have that experience, now you associate this app as the worst app, when in reality they're pretty much almost the same.
Yeah.
So
and I will say, what were you gonna say?
no, go ahead.
Oh, honestly, as of lately, like I've been checking whenever I need to order a ride, I've been checking Uber and Lyft, and Uber has always been cheap.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means,
I've noticed that too as a passenger.
yeah, does that affect like the rates for the drivers much?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think there tends to just be more volume with Uber. Like there's more drivers and more passengers, so the app just works better because it's supply and demand, right? Like if you have a lot of passengers, guess what? The drivers are happy because they're getting a lot of rides. And then in vice versa, if there's a lot of drivers, the passengers are happy because they don't have to wait as long to get a ride. There's closer drivers. So a lot of drivers think that when there's too many other drivers out on the road, this market is too saturated. It's actually benefiting you to have more drivers because then you're going to have more passengers too. Like that's how a double-sided marketplace works. You need to have both sides. Like think of how Tinder works. If you have a lot of women on the app, you're also going to have a lot of men on the app as well. If there's no men on the app, there's not going to be, like, women are going to be like, oh, there's no guys here to go on dates with, so I'm going to use an alternative. So it's actually benefiting you that there's a bunch of other attractive men on Tinder that you're competing with as a guy, because those women are going to, they're probably going to talk to like a bunch of different people. If there's only I'm kind of ranting here, but like if there's only like quote unquote like ugly guys on Tinder, like girls aren't going to want to use the app. So like, you hear what I'm saying or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just kind of a random example, but like I'm just saying like quality drivers help, like like quote unquote competition of your peers just like helps the ecosystem, just like Airbnb works. Like people like to see a bunch of options. And if there's only like a couple options, like people are going to be like, oh, I'll just use VRBO instead, or I'll just get a hotel instead. Like they won't even participate in this ecosystem. So that's why I think Uber is just kind of the better platform to use. Like if you're a new driver, I would probably, like, if you want to be more consistent and have more consistent rides, do Uber. But yeah, and I honestly I probably wouldn't only do Lyft, because you're just going to be waiting too much in between rides. Unless you live in like a major city, then like there probably will be enough to keep you like going consistently. That was my rant. Okay, we're moving on to and then comment down below what you guys think is better, Uber or Lyft.
Yeah. What do you use more? Or what do you like more?
Yeah. And then now we are going to talk about common scams that Uber and Lyft drivers face. So if you drive for Uber or for Lyft, you will, as a driver, run into different scams. So I wanted to talk about these because I think it's important, especially for new Uber drivers. Let's bring the chat in, shall we?
Yeah.
Can you see the screen or no?
No. I can't see the chat and
okay.
stuff.
No, it's fine. So we're going to talk about a few scams. Number one is passengers canceling mid-trip.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, so if you drive for Uber and Lyft, you want to make sure that you don't have a passenger who cancels the ride mid-trip, because they're trying to scam you for a free ride. Or basically a discounted ride. Like, let's say you're doing a 30, 40-minute ride and the passenger cancels 10 minutes in. And this tends to happen when you're, like, going to an airport that you already know how to get there. So you're not even looking at your phone. You're not looking at your GPS, nothing. Or maybe the passenger is like, oh, I'll give you directions. I give better directions than the GPS. You don't need to look at your phone. You put your phone away, you put your phone in your pocket, whatever. You'd be surprised. A lot of drivers, they're literally holding their phone while they're driving. It's really bad. And yeah, they're like literally looking at the GPS while they're driving. So you want to make sure you can see the app at all times, because some passengers will just cancel the ride if they see you not paying attention or not looking at the GPS, or like, yeah, you're going to an airport you've been to a million times. Like, they will only get charged like for the time that the ride's active, and then when they cancel it, they're not going to be charged anymore. So that's number one. Number two, another one is basically people pretending to be your passenger and trying to get your login info. So if you ever accept a ride and you get a call from somebody pretending to be Uber, and they're like, oh, hey, we just want to verify some information. Can you confirm your login code? And then you're like, oh, yeah, sure, I got a text code. Yeah, that's somebody trying to hack into your account, buddy. Do not do that.
Yeah, never share your info with anyone.
Yeah, definitely don't share your two-phone text verification code. Never share that. Especially with like they don't need that. Like, that's not something they would ever need. Like, that's for you.
Yeah.
That's just for you, bro. But I mean, a lot of people don't know this stuff, so. Another common scam is the cash scam. Pastors will offer to pay you in cash. They'll say like, "Oh, let's do this off the app, so we can both save a little bit of money here. Let's not give the commission to Uber. Let's just do a cash scam, a cash ride only." And then number one, either they don't even give you the cash. At the end, they go, "Oh, you know what? I only have $5," and then you're just like, then you basically are just like, "Okay, we'll get out then," and then you just basically gave them a $5 ride or a free ride. Um,
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like you shouldn't honestly just give cash rides at all because again, yeah, you're making less money and you're also just like risking like the ride isn't going to be insured because your personal insurance doesn't cover you giving a ride for money. Um, Number two is that that ride isn't being tracked for safety reasons. Like that person is like there could be an issue and it's not being tracked. Um, so yeah, you just probably don't want to do that. The other
Yeah.
common scam that drivers face, um, people saying that like you can make more money through these like Instagram accounts. They're like, oh, I'll help you double your money with, or you can, it's like a bot to give you the best rides or whatever. They're just trying to take your money. Oh, another one. If somebody asks you to borrow your phone and they go, literally, this is being done. Somebody went to jail for this. Like 4 guys went to jail. They were going
Oh.
around to Ubers and basically they were asking the driver, oh, hey, can I play a song? And they'd ask the driver to borrow their phone. But what they did instead is they would go in and change the payout settings, cash out the money that the driver made to their bank, and then just change the bank settings back or like remove their payment method out. And so the driver wouldn't even realize, and then there's no way to like track how the money like I mean they ended up finding the guys out, but like um yeah, that's a big scam. So watch out for that one. Um but yeah, that's pretty much it. So don't fall for scammers. Uber and Lyft drivers unfortunately tend to get targeted a lot on these scams because there's a lot of money, floating around with doing a bunch of rides and stuff. So and it's like Uber drivers are like, I don't know, there's like your phone, like it's like just Uber and Uber support sucks. So like a lot of times there's no like consequence for the scam. Uber support just goes, oh, sorry, better luck next time. Like they don't really care. Like Uber support, it does not care. So we are gonna move on to the next video topic. We are going to talk about how Uber and Lyft, this is a really, really fun topic, guys. We're going to be discussing how Uber and Lyft drivers can file their taxes with Solo. So you just made a video on this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Solo's great. They can help you with everything. If you're a rideshare driver or a delivery driver.
So how does the tax, is there an article about the taxes, 2022 taxes? Here we go.
Yeah, so basically they teamed up with Column Tax.
Firstly, guys, before Izzy explains it all, we have a link below to sign up for Solo. When you sign up, they will give you $10 just for signing up. So it's free anywhere in the country to sign up for Solo and try it out. There's no commitments, nothing like that. They're going to send you $10 if you have an active gig account. And you have to go in and link your active gig account too. That's how it works. But yeah, to get your $10. Link below. Okay, now get into it.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you're using Solo and you're subscribed, you get a discount on like the flat fee to file your taxes.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it would be $59.99 instead of $79.99. So
Oh,
it's $20 off.
It's only $59.99 to file your taxes through Solo?
Yeah.
What is TurboTax? Isn't that cheaper than TurboTax?
I think TurboTax's cheapest option is like $65.
Yeah, and that TurboTax is like, it's not specifically for rideshare drivers. or
Yeah.
gig workers?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they'll help you. Yeah, so they partner with Column Tax. You can file your taxes directly in the app. It's super user friendly, super easy. Also, like if you've already been using Solo and you've been tracking your mileage and tracking your expenses, that will help. Like they'll just do everything for you all
It'll
in one
like all of
place.
your expenses will be like already tracked.
Yeah, exactly. And you can like get the most tax deductions that way.
So basically, if you're a driver watching this video and you haven't done your taxes yet, you can sign up for this. Or if you already did your taxes, you can start tracking your expenses with Solo for next year. So that way it's already being tracked and you're preparing like throughout the year. You're not like scrambling
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, and this includes federal and state taxes. And also,
It's
like,
good.
if for the off chance they happen to make a mistake, which shouldn't happen, but like it might happen, they'll pay for any penalties and the interest. Like if
Wow.
they
Wow. Who will? Column or Solo or both?
call them, I think.
I mean, yeah, whatever. It's like it's the same. I mean, they're partnered. That's
Yeah,
crazy. They guarantee that they're gonna pay for a mistake.
yeah. If Column makes an error and there are
Woo!
penalties, they'll cover the penalties for you.
Guys, if you're watching this, based on my experience filing taxes as a, whatever, on small business owner, gig worker, for 3 years, 4 years, this sounds like a Uber, Lyft, gig working dream for taxes. Like this is literally the prescription for your issue, for your disease. Because filing taxes literally sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the tax system is like I hate it. Especially like I know in some other countries it's like very different. Like, it's not as difficult as it is here.
Yeah, I think it's like the most difficult in the US out of any country.
I was just talking about this last night with one of my buddies. He said, and I'm just literally quoting him, so like I didn't even verify this, but he says TurboTax lobbies the government to keep making taxes more difficult so that they can get more business.
Oh,
He was like, I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, $59.99 for subscribers, $59 to file your taxes, guys, is very cheap. I'll put it that way. And if they're gonna save you potentially thousands of dollars by writing off all your miles properly, like $59, it ain't nothing. That ain't diddly darn squat, right?
yeah.
That ain't no pumpernickel. What did that one guy say to you? It's like the goose. It ain't the geese on the goose.
Something, the goose and the gander. Or...
Yeah, guys, this ain't no goose and the gander. All right. So this is really really cool. This is a new opportunity for gig workers to file their taxes, and it works for let's look at all the apps you can do it with. This is a list of all the ones: Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Grubhub, GoPuff, Instacart, Lyft, Shipt, Uber, and Uber Eats. Yeah, so basically all the major ones. Pretty cool. So use our link below to sign up, and you can get that discount. And they're also going to send you just $10 for signing up for Solo if you're not a member yet.
Yeah.
Now, next video topic, still on Solo, we did want to cover the guaranteed pay feature. So if you're an Uber or Lyft driver or a gig worker, you can get guaranteed pay through Work Solo. I wanted to make this video because this feature specifically is expanding to new cities like crazy. At the rate they're going to be completely nationwide soon with this pay guarantee feature, guys. So if you haven't heard of Work Solo, if you just found this video, they are an app that is nationwide right now. So if you live anywhere in the country, you can sign up for free, get $10 when you use our link below to sign up for free and kind of get into the whole ecosystem. But this pay guarantee feature is something that most people, when they hear about it, they're like, it doesn't even seem like true because it's so cool. But basically, when you sign up, you can start clocking in for shifts. Like, it's nuts. Like, you can select this shift if you're already doing Instacart during this hour or Uber. Let's say you're going out and driving Uber in the evening. Just click that you're gonna drive for Uber at 5 p.m. and they're gonna guarantee that you make $29. And if you don't make $29, like if you make 19, they're gonna pay you the difference so that you do make $29.
Yeah, they'll just send you $10.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so the thing is, guys, is that it's not nationwide yet, but look how fast they're expanding. And I was actually talking with the Solo team about this, and I was saying that it's an extremely positive sign that they did not start out nationwide. Because doing the Rideshare Hub for years, guys, there have been so many companies that try to go nationwide right away, and guess what? They face issues. There are hundreds of thousands of drivers, millions of drivers, people who sign up and quit within a day, and like, it's just so much headache with this whole gig economy because there's so much turnover that it's preferable to see a company start in a specific area and then get really good before expanding to the next location, then the next location. Think about how Facebook started. Facebook started at Harvard, then they went to Boston University, then they went here, then they went there, and slowly, you know, after a couple years, they were fully nationwide just for college students. Then they expanded, I believe, to high school students, and then, you know, everybody and their mother uses Facebook now. So, or anybody can use Facebook. So, like, it kind of seems that that's what Work Solo is doing. So, I challenge you, if you live in a city where Work Solo is not active for pay guarantee, go sign up for their free version because they use driver data to guarantee the pay, to like compute these averages and stuff. So like, let's say you're in one of these white cities that's not blue. You can, I would say, go sign up here so that way they have, oh, they're going to say, oh, wow, we have a ton of drivers in this area. Let's go here next. And as you can see, like a few months ago, there was only like, I don't know, a few of these. So like they're still expanding pretty fast. So yeah, pretty cool. So go check out Work Solo if you drive for any of these apps. Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Grubhub, GoPuff, Instacart, Lyft, Shipt, Uber, and Uber Eats. What about Postmates? I don't see Postmates on here.
Oh.
Do they do Postmates?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'll have to check on that. I don't see Postmates on here. Maybe they don't do Postmates. They do Shipt.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, Shipt is on that list. Yeah, and another good legitimate thing is that they have partnered up with Harry Campbell, the Rideshare Guy. He's super legit. So, just kind of another cool thing.
Oh my god.
It's another like cool thing. Like they have a list on their site of all the people who they've partnered up with. That's me. These other guys too.
Wait, you're on there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, let's move on. So use the link below for that. Oh, I wanted to talk about this one. This is a spicy one. Some drama, guys.
Oh.
Let's read this. Can you read that title?
Yeah, a driver spent $180,000 to start an Uber Black business. Then the company deactivated his account. That's unfortunate.
That is crazy. A driver spent... yeah. I mean, just read the title.
That's a ton of money. That's so much money.
So this guy probably saved up for what, 5, 6 years, 10 years maybe, his life savings.
Or even probably took out a loan too.
Oh my gosh! I hope he did not take out a loan.
Well, let's read and find out.
You're really popular over there. You're getting a lot of texts.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I put it on Do Not Disturb. Like, okay.
So this is him. Very good beard.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Yeah. Hey, looks like a really nice guy.
Yeah, so wow, he drove the company for 7 years.
7 years, guys. This is why you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and say, like, bet your whole life savings on Uber, because 7 years driving, guess what? They don't care. They'll deactivate you.
Uber actually recently reactivated him after after they did this article.
Yeah. You know why that's a really bad sign? Is because they only reactivated him after this story went viral. But think of all the other drivers out there who got deactivated and they don't have a story written about them in the press.
Yeah, true.
And this is this literally, Uber is trying to make up, trying to cover themselves, because they're like, oh, let's reactivate him. Just this one driver who got, so we can try to look good. It's literally like the most unsincere apology video. Like, anytime a YouTuber releases like an apology video, they only release the apology video after they get canceled.
Yeah.
It's not like they wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't have apologized if nobody started making hate videos about them.
Yeah.
So anyways, true. I mean, yeah, kudos to Uber for reactivating this one driver out of probably thousands of people who have very similar stories. I mean, we've read stories like this on the channel, like, time and time again.
I know someone who's personally been deactivated.
Okay. And then what happened to them?
After 25,000 trips, and then they couldn't get reactivated.
Did he have a Market Watch? Did he have Market Watch reach out to the company about his case?
No.
Then Uber doesn't care about you. Unless you have a connection at Market Watch, then don't bet your life savings. Okay, let's read the actual article.
So Miguel whatever.
Yeah.
He bought a Chevy Tahoe for $80,000 last summer. He spent $10,000.
$80,000 for a dang Chevrolet, bro? Holy smokes, dude! You could buy a freaking Lambo with that money.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, you can't. Well, it's old, but anyways, after he spent $10,000 getting a commercial license and hiring an accountant to set up a luxury Uber Black business.
Bro, this is the wrong industry to invest your money in. I'm sorry, but this is a bad idea. It's possible. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, so basically they deactivated him because they suspected that he was splitting his account, meaning two people were driving on one account. Because that's why, he bought the Mercedes for another driver to use that vehicle.
So basically, Uber used to have this, I think they still have it, where, you can set up a fleet. You know the Rideshare Professor?
Yeah.
He does this, where he has a fleet of drivers. Basically, he owns the cars, and then he lets people use those cars under his business. And then I think he pays, I'm not sure how it works because I've never done it, but I'm pretty sure you can have drivers under your account that you get the money for, and then you pay them separately. Uber made this whole program. It's called Uber Fleet, I think.
Oh.
We should make a video about it because it's kind of interesting. But
yeah,
it kind of sounds like this guy, Miguel, it kind of sounds like that's what he did.
that he just like
Like he basically probably wanted to build like a fleet of like 100 drivers or something. Like that's probably what his goal was. And it like a Uber Black one, because a Chevy Tahoe and Mercedes, those are both luxury cars. So it sounds like he wanted to do like, basically he probably lives in like Los Angeles or like a big city where there's a lot of like celebrities and people who, need nice rides. And it's a very lucrative business. Like if you can get in and have these clients where you're taking them to these fancy parties and you're waiting outside for them during the party, and like you're taking them in these nice Mercedes and stuff, these clients pay a ton of money, like hundreds of dollars per ride for like to have somebody, a reliable person take you to one of these exclusive parties, wait for you when you're done with the party, take you to your next party. Like if you ever go to these fancy parties, a lot of times you'll see like around the area there's these like really fancy cars just waiting, because they can't just take an Uber and you're freaking Leonardo DiCaprio like waiting for your Uber Black ride. Like, oh, let me just order a ride. Oh, somebody canceled on me. Oh, like they need to be ready. They need to be on point. They're gonna be wearing a suit and tie, usually the driver, and it's gonna be spotless inside. This is a whole different industry than just signing up to drive for Uber. So it sounds like this is what the guy was doing based on him, 180 grand, whatever. He spent his money. He deserves, this is America, land of the free, home of the brave. He wanted to build his American dream and build his Uber business. I don't know if it's Uber Black. I'm assuming it was Uber Black business. But yeah, Uber deactivated him. Again, I think it just goes to show you how much like Uber does not really care about the drivers that much. Yeah, how could that be? I'm an Uber Black driver. Yeah. I bought this expensive car. I got a commercial license. I shouldn't just be deactivated. That's crazy. You want to read this next part?
Yeah, so he's one of the many drivers, or you want me to read from the top?
Yeah. I already read the first two lines there, so if you want to...
Okay, yeah. Uber Black is Uber's premium service, which I'm sure you guys already knew. So basically, he's one of the many drivers who face deactivations by companies like Uber. And this is a pretty big problem in a bunch of states. Oh, actually, some states, including New York, New Jersey, and Washington, actually made laws that include provisions on deactivation processes.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I did hear about that, I think.
And so Massachusetts is the only state in the whole country that conducts an additional background check for drivers, in addition to the one carried out by the companies themselves.
You know what?
And that can also roll in deactivations.
They should start doing background checks on passengers. It is time that they start background checking every single passenger. With all of the horrible experiences that drivers have had to face with horrible passengers, they need to start background checking passengers. I don't know why they don't do that. You don't even need to upload a picture of your ID to be a passenger. It's crazy.
Yeah, and they don't check anything, because I didn't even know you had to be 18 to use Uber, and I was taking Ubers all the time, starting from when I was like 14.
Yeah. And did you even have any drivers deny you?
I've never been denied a ride ever in my life.
It's crazy. Like you should have to upload an ID to take a ride. Like it's literally the only reason they don't do that is because they know it's gonna, they're gonna get 10% less rides for all the people who are like, oh, I'll just use Lyft instead. I think both companies should just do it together, so that way just everybody does it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, so Yeah, basically within 2 days, the company said that they reversed its decision to deactivate him, which appeared to be based on suspicion of fraud. Yeah, like the dude went to the office, they told him no. Then he probably reached out to MarketWatch or whoever, probably reached out to a bunch of people because imagine being 180 grand and you're like, he's probably reaching out to tons of news outlets to try to get his story out there. And it actually worked.
Yeah,
It actually worked
this
for him.
was his job for 7 years.
Yeah, so if you have been deactivated and you're really like desperate, this is not a bad option, is to reach out to news outlets to try to get your story out there. Because if it gets enough press, sad to say it, but like that might be the only way Uber reactivates you. Okay, we're moving on, but crazy story. Uber is launching Lyft Pink, or Lyft is launching Lyft Pink. You want to read this?
Yeah. Oh, Lyft Pink. So, let's see. So you can get a free Lyft Pink membership as long as you remain silver tier or higher.
So yeah, Lyft is coming out with this massive update, guys. Lyft Pink. And then guess what? They use a freaking non-pink color, so it's confusing as heck.
Yeah.
Riddle me that.
Can you scroll down some more? Or I just want to... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So usually the Lyft Pink membership is $9.99 a month, but you can get it for free if you keep the silver status. Basically, you get access to free roadside assistance, Grubhub Plus membership, and more. Wait,
not in Nevada, though.
This is for passengers?
This is for passengers. You guessed it. Good job. There's a little quiz there. This is for passengers, guys. So if you're a Lyft driver, guess what? You are now going to be getting a whole slew of new passengers on Lyft. We were just talking about, what's better, Uber or Lyft? Well, Uber has their membership platform where people get discounts on Uber Eats and Uber rides. Now Lyft launches Lyft Pink, where they're giving free roadside assistance, Grubhub Plus membership, since they don't have Lyft food, Lyft Eats or whatever. This is just one more way, guys, that Lyft is just squeezing money out of their passengers for more money, because guess what? Now you have to pay money to use their freaking app. That, guess what? You got to pay money to order a ride. Unlock Lyft Pink membership. So maybe it's free for a month. Who knows? Just noticed today, you get discounts on rides and a few other cool perks. Lyft Pink is for riders. Freaking Google it, bro. It's free throughout perks now. I don't need to. I'm a driver and don't go anywhere. Oh, I guess if you're a driver, you get it for free.
Oh, well...
Oh, your membership is active. Oh, if you remain silver tier, so as a driver, silver tier. So I guess if you're a driver, you get you get I mean, it's basically a free Grubhub membership because it doesn't even have discounts on rides. You get free roadside assistance. That's not bad, honestly. If you break down and you're stuck with a flat and you don't know how to...
that's bad.
If you don't know how to change your flat. Or another case, I've actually had this, is like my flat tire was, or my spare tire was flat. And I broke down. And so I needed somebody to basically come and fill up my spare tire with air. Because you should know how to change your spare tire. If you don't, go Google it. Watch a YouTube video.
Yeah.
You can literally takes 5 to 10 minutes to change a spare tire.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one more story about somebody who was deactivated by Uber from Reddit. You want to read this one?
Yeah. So she said, had a ride to the airport at 4:30 in the morning, 4 women with 4 large suitcases that barely fit my SUV. Should have been an XL. Spoke to them the whole way about how they're going to a bridal shower out of state. awake and alert the whole time driving, speaking with them. After dropping them off, I got this message. So
It's a
Uber
false
messaged
report,
me
guys.
and
This
said-
person got a false report scam. This is a big scam going around.
Yeah, so they said she was allegedly falling asleep at the wheel, but she was wide awake. So they probably did that to get like a discount or a refund or whatever.
There's fraud. This is fraud. The pastor's committing fraud. I don't care what you want to call this. They want to get a little discount. They want to get a free ride. They are scamming. They are scamming you as a driver because you have to face the repercussions. You as a driver are going to get deactivated if you get too many of these. We have seen it. What?
What?
What are you going to say? I was going to say Oh my God.
You go first. You go first.
Okay. I was just going to say really quickly. We have seen this on the show where like we have so many drivers who are like, oh, I'm fine. I've given 10,000 rides and never had a bad report. Guess what? It's coming for you. If you drive Uber enough, you will get people like this who they're the best. I have the best passengers ever. My passengers know me by name. I drive in a small town with only 10,000 population. I get my same riders. I see my regulars. Oh, blah, blah. I love driving Uber. Then you get one of these babies and you're gone. You're deactivated. Okay. What are you going to say?
Oh, this is where having a dash cam could come in handy, potentially.
Correct.
Which people argue that they don't know for sure if Lyft and Uber will always like watch the footage, but it's still good to have. Like, it might help you get reactivated if you have that.
Yes. There's no harm in getting a dash cam. Put it that way.
Yeah.
We have link belows too. Funny. We have link belows for dash cams. Discounted dash cams.
Yeah.
Okay. Uber makes an app update for drivers. Read this one real quick. Talking about recording safety.
So Uber expands in-app audio recording safety feature to Little Rock.
Yep. This is not going nationwide yet, but pretty cool update.
Yeah, so it allows drivers and riders to record audio during trips to users in Little Rock.
What?
What?
The delay. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Who in there... God knows why they chose Little Rock to be... I'm assuming there was some... Literally, time and time again, I'm assuming there was some story that came out and there's some, case that happened, some lawsuit in Little Rock where now Uber's like, oh, let's just do it in Little Rock so we can cover ourselves because there was somebody who got attacked in an Uber car, so we'll just do it in Little Rock. Really, this should be nationwide, but go ahead. What were you going to say?
Yeah, Little Rock is so random. Like, I don't know.
It is, yeah. It's Arkansas. There's not that many people there. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I think like whenever a trip or a ride is active, your phone, like through the app, will start like recording the audio.
What an absolute joke. Safety. I'm sorry, but there's only 202,000 people in Little Rock. Little Rock is a tiny little town.
Is that where Elvis is from?
Yeah, I guess so. Look at LA. There's 4 million people in LA. There's only 200,000 in Little Rock. I mean, this is like a joke. Like, oh yeah, we're doing such a great thing. We're doing in-app audio recording in freaking Little Rock, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care if you live in Little Rock. I'm sure you're a great person, but like, there's only 200,000 people there. It's not a big city by any means.
Yeah.
Sorry, ranting. Safety toolkit. Go to the safety toolkit. I mean, yeah, this is a great feature for sure. Pretty cool feature.
Of his shares in the company.
But yeah, they're just doing it's just some money. They're just trying to do this to protect their stock from falling. I'll guarantee you that. There's probably some
Yeah.
story that came out about how Uber's not safe and yada, yada, yada. Something happened in Little Rock. And then their stock started falling. And then they go, oh, wait, we're recording rides in Little Rock. No, if you're in Little Rock, nothing to worry about. Their stock started going back up.
Also, just a little note about this. If you're going to use the in-app audio recording, you definitely need to have a charger. I mean, you should have a charger in your car anyways, but this will like drain your battery.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we are talking about Uber bonuses now. We're going to wrap this up pretty soon, right?
Okay.
Okay, so now we're talking about Uber bonuses. Uber launches these bonuses. Some of them are actually pretty good. So we're going to talk about this. Do you want to read this one? This is from Raheem. This is from our private Facebook group, guys. You want to make sure to join that link in bio.
Yeah. So
Merch
what
link
is
in bio.
this?
Merch link in bio. You know that Jake Paul
What am I
song?
looking at here?
You know that Jake Paul song? But Jake Paul literally released a song called Merch Link in Bio. It's like, he goes, Merch Link in Bio.
When?
Years ago, when he was on Disney Channel, I think. He was on like, what's it called? Wizards of Waverly Place, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so this is Surge Zone. So basically, they're in Cahokia, College Hill. I don't know where. Let's look up where Cahokia is real quick. Or yeah, Cahokia. It's looks like it's in Illinois. Yeah, it's in Illinois. So it looks like it's in a college town because College Hill, right?
Maybe.
4:47 in the morning, or in the evening, probably in the evening. And somebody said, I'm skipping it. Nobody's throwing up in my car. I don't know why somebody would throw up at 4:47 p.m. or even a.m. for that matter. But let's read the comments. Somebody else shared the same screenshot with no surges. So look at this one real quick. 4:51, about 4 minutes later, there's no surge anywhere. That looks a little sus to me. I actually heard that they only give bonuses to like drivers who like accept all their rides, and when you start declining rides, they don't give you as many bonuses.
Oh.
So make sure you accept all your rides, guys.
Yeah.
St. Louis. Is that Missouri?
Yeah.
Maybe this is in Missouri. But yeah, I don't know why somebody would be throwing up at 4:47 p.m. or a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Friday, so they're like gearing up for the night. I don't know.
Context.
Huh?
We need more context.
Yeah, somebody's like linking throw up bags in the comment section. Worked last night and their night was averaging 79 an hour. Nobody peeked in my ride. Yeah, apparently this town, guys, if you live in near Cahokia, you can make some serious cash. Because look at this, $24. If you can grab this surge, $24, that's a bonus on top of what you're already going to make. So if, let's say it's a $20 ride, you're making $44. You could do that in maybe 20 minutes. Get two of those. Yeah, you're looking at like $79 an hour. So this is a great easy way to make $75 an hour. Gotta hit these bonuses. It's not always, but yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
So now we are talking about this new topic really quickly. Is Uber is now expanding their services so you as a driver can make more money. Uber is paying their drivers more. You want to read this one? By Julian Minana. This is in our Facebook group, guys. Want to make sure you join this. Link in bio.
So he said, great news. Uber update his vehicle criteria, and now maybe your vehicle can do comfort rides or even better, premier rides. I have a 2018 Kia Niro hybrid touring.
I heard Kias are like the worst cars ever.
What?
I'm just kidding, because I know you drive a Kia.
Yeah, no, my car has really good gas mileage.
What year do you have it?
2020.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why. It's a new car. But it's more expensive, though, than a cheaper car. Or a used
Well,
car, I mean.
oh. Yeah.
So you're getting a
I guess.
trade-off where you're paying more for the car, but your gas mileage is better.
Yeah.
But didn't you say your car's like pretty cheap anyway?
Yeah, it's not that much.
Yeah, it's you got a nice situation going there. How many gas mileage do you get?
I think it's like,
Is it a hybrid?
no. I think it's like 33
Oh, that's good. Yeah, mine's
something.
like 10. I get like 10 miles a gallon.
What the heck?
Yeah, and less if I go fast. So sometimes I try not to go that fast, especially if I have to go to like LA.
Oh.
Like yesterday, I'm on the freeway, like driving like I'm going like 65 the whole way because I'm trying not to like use too much gas.
Do you have cruise control?
Well, you can't use cruise control in LA. Like, there's so much traffic.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's traffic, but
The only time
that's
I was
true.
able to do that is on the way back because I drove back at like midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So I was
that
just
makes
driving
sense.
like slow. Like I was trying to go I was trying not to go like too fast, basically.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Oh,
what?
I said, oh, okay.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks for that contribution to my conversation. Okay, so now they have Comfort, Connect, Deliveries, Uber Green, Uber Pet. What the actual is Uber Pet? Guys, they're trying to milk you for all the money in the world. You gotta sign up to do freaking. You better change these guys so you make sure you're not checked in to do Uber Pet, so you're doing dog walking in between your rides.
I thought that it just meant like you accept animals in your car.
No, I think you gotta start doing dog walking. I think they're gonna start doing babysitting. You're babysitting people's pets for a couple hours. People got to go to work. They
Yeah,
drop your pet off at your house. Yeah.
in a few years, Uber is just gonna be the everything app.
Yeah, you got to rent out your.
Hire tutor or babysitters, hire like dog walkers.
Yeah, babysitter. Oh, you got to babysit this baby for an hour. It's like, bro, what? Oh my god, that would be freaking weird. Okay. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. So they're just expanding to Uber Pet. I don't know what that is, but yeah, go check that out if you want. You want to make more money. Let's see. We can do this last one. Oh, I gotta subscribe. I gotta pay a freaking $1 to read that stupid article. No thanks.
We could chat one more time.
Let's do. Let's see one more. This one I did want to make a video about is Uber and Lyft are basically cutting the rates. So this is a new study came out. I know we already talked about this before, but I wanted to harp on this one more time. Is that you should, if you're an Uber and Lyft driver, this is proof why this is not a good long-term career. Because over time, they keep raising the rates for passengers and then not increasing it for drivers. Literally, they did a study, UCLA. Have you been to UCLA?
Yeah.
I've eaten in their dining halls. The food's pretty good.
Same.
Yeah. It's kind of random. Let's just say somebody invited me over to the dining hall in the morning. If you want to put two and two together.
That's nice.
If you want to put two and two together. Let's just say I was getting some private tutoring by a UCLA professor. Anyways, Uber and Lyft. You want to read this real quick?
Yeah, Uber and Lyft have more than doubled their size of their cut of New York City customers' fare money, far outpacing the pay raises seen by their drivers, a new study says.
Yes. Guys, read the data. Look at the data, guys. The data don't lie.
So UCLA conducted this study, and so when the city's minimum driver pay rules took effect in February 2019, rideshare companies took 9% of the total fares charged that month. But by 2022, rideshare drivers took nearly 21% of the money charged to New Yorkers.
Damn, that's crazy.
So this leaves drivers with 79% of the base fare. But this is not including tolls or tax. They have to pay, and they have to pay for gas and vehicle maintenance.
Yeah.
But honestly, I've seen some people get like 50% of the fare.
Oh, yeah.
Or like 60%, like even less than that. So
yeah.
Yeah, they analyzed 50 million rides.
Dang. Guys, okay, this
median driver pay increased by 31%.
This right here, guys.
50%.
This right here is super important. Sorry to cut you off, but like this right here is so important because it's not like, oh, Uber can't say, oh, well, they only interviewed 1,000 drivers and that doesn't make up the full picture. No, this is 50 million rides. So like this is legit data, like on mass scale.
Yeah, this is a really large sample size. And so basically what they're saying is like, even though the passengers are paying 50% more, the drivers aren't getting paid the same amount more. They're getting paid 31% more.
Exactly. And Uber, like...
That's median.
What?
That's only the median too. So like some of the differences might be even bigger.
Yeah, you might be a driver who's only making like 10% more.
Yeah.
We saw people falling behind on rent. A drivers group said the minimum pay proved too low when gas prices and maintenance costs rose last year. Yeah, gas prices have been going up crazy. And then they fell a little bit. And like, but they're still freaking high. Like, gas is still freaking expensive. And Uber's like, well, use our discount partner so you can get 3 cents back per gallon. It's like, yeah, like that's gonna help.
Yeah, so Uber
spend $100 and they're gonna give you 30 cents. Like that? No, that's literally chump change.
Yeah. Uber spokeswoman was trying to fight back, saying that it wasn't 20% that Uber was taking; it was 16.4%.
Oh God.
But yeah.
The Uber CEO said a totally different number. He didn't say 16.4, so they need to get on the same page here.
Yeah, this feels fishy.
Yeah.
To me.
Oh, JJ Jiang says accepting the pet. That was what Uber Pet was.
That's what I said.
I legit thought that it was like you had to pet your passenger like while you give him a ride. I thought you were gonna pet him on his head. Like it's like a thing, like, you know, have you heard of like the cuddles on demand? Like I thought it was like, oh, you have to pet your passenger while you give him a ride. Omnilife says, I am asking, can you say something? Hello.
Say what?
He just said say something.
Something.
Yeah. Good afternoon. We believe that under California code, there's a false report. You can go to jail for leaving a false report. Oh, and it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're technically stealing, and like that's lying. So,
yeah.
It's basically like going to the grocery store and being like, getting all your food and then like taking a photo of it and like editing all the photos so it looks like moldy. Like, I don't know. It's like literally And then you're like going back like, oh, my food's moldy. Here's proof. It's like making up stories about how you getting a yeah. Anyways, Miguel Rubio says, oh, he deleted his comment. That was weird.
Oh.
I was like about to read
Gold
it.
Star driver pay is up more than 40%, with drivers earning an average of $33 per hour. This is the spokeswoman of Uber.
Oh.
Do you guys get paid $33 per hour?
Did she really say that?
Yeah.
$33 an hour?
$33.30.
Yeah, right there, guys. Yeah, you guys getting 33.3 cents an hour? I smell cap on that one, bro.
You smell cap.
I smell cap.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I smell cap on that.
Yeah.
It smells like fish on that one. I'm just saying that. Smells fishy, put it that way. All right. So we're going to end the video, guys. You have any last words? Guys, big update. Big update with Izzy. Yeah, who cares about Solo? Big update with Izzy. Izzy is now. Yeah, guys, sign up for Solo, blah, blah, blah. Get your $10. They'll help you file your taxes. Link below. Big update with Izzy is she is now a famous influencer.
No, I'm not.
Guys, look at this. You want to see some premium content? Go to Izzy's. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Well, it's already live streaming, so I don't care. Like, you care if I give you a little plug or what?
Subscribe to my channel. It's just Izzy Priest.
Yeah, if you want to see some good content, go to her channel. She does workout videos. Oh, there's actually a vlog of us. Is this it?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
so today I'm here with Dylan, and we're gonna.
Oh wait, are you using copyright music or no? Is it copyright free?
No. Go to the gym.
Got a back for the shit to existence. It's 1,000 ways to get this chicken.
Are you sure this isn't copyright?
I have no idea.
Where did you find this music?
It's from one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, well, it's gonna get copyrighted then.
Try
You think so? It played for like 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yesterday. Hey guys, I'm warming up my hip thrust with.
Yeah, it literally did. 135.
45.
Oh, different songs. Those aren't the first songs.
Okay, well, whatever.
Um,
Yeah, plus 90. 135.
135. I'm gonna do 10 reps.
So was this your max, your PR? 135?
No. No.
Okay, well,
No,
we're gonna mute it because you
play
keep
on.
playing music. You're a YouTuber. You can't do this.
I'm not getting paid.
So you're doing 135 on this one? Oh, 225 now. Next. This is your new max, right?
This is not my max.
Okay, well, this is intense.
Okay.
Guys, I can't even do one plate. I can't even do the bar.
Yeah, you can.
That's intense. Is there any videos of me working out?
No.
Okay, let's watch this one, the leg press.
You're in the ice bath video more.
Yeah, that's true. We can watch that one next. Oh my god, you're playing so much music. Yeah, clown in the gym.
Yeah, it's good gym etiquette to
Re-rack. Yeah, I hate when I go to a machine that I want to use and there's like... Guys, Izzy is literally stronger than me. 4 plates on there. I'm like, dude. Like, I don't want to use all my energy taking this off.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that. So.
Alright, what do we got going on here?
Alright, so
Are we going to make more gym content when you come?
Yeah.
So, what's this one? Glute medius? Look at that lady in the back checking you out. You see her? I'm sorry. I don't want to get exposed because I feel like people say don't record other people in the gym. Well, she's pretty nice. She's a trainer. She's a personal trainer there.
But yeah, this is me explaining the exercise.
Is there music on this one? Probably not. Oh my god, there is. Literally trying to get me demonetized?
Get you demonetized?
Okay, there's definitely not on this one, right?
Out at the gym.
Yeah.
And we left Ralph's and bought 50 pounds of ice because I'm going to do
Huh?
ice
My
bath.
delts be capped.
Your delts. Yeah. This is my house, guys. Oh, we made bacon, yeah.
Oh my god, I want bacon so bad.
Same.
I'm gonna make some.
I might make some real quick. I literally haven't had breakfast yet. I don't even know what time it is.
You haven't had breakfast yet?
No, it's because we literally, I pigged out yesterday. I had, like, pizza at, like, midnight. You know when you eat a ton at night, you're, like, not hungry the next morning?
No, I can't relate.
Oh, well, I had pizza and bagels at night, so it was, like, tons of carbs, and so I wake up and I'm, like, not hungry.
You don't just poop it out and then need to eat more.
Keep it PG, okay? Let have 7-year-old on this one watching.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say the S word.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's true. Okay, this is the ice
Yeah,
bath.
there's no music in this whole video.
We'll see. So guys, I'm going to do an ice bath for the first time. There's a lot of great benefits to doing ice baths. Yeah, I've never done it before. I'm
What's the
super
chat
into
saying?
like being healthy and fitness, working out. I know this is good. Even if you don't work
Hey,
out,
y'all.
it's still good to do this. It's good.
What is the chat saying?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. My insurance doesn't want to pay. Oh,
What state do you drive in?
I'm in California.
Cal.
Franklin Joe says PG. How old are you guys? Comment in the chat your age.
I'm filling this
21.
up with some ice. We have
So let's look at the setup we got.
50 pounds of ice. Yeah, it's like this tub is big enough to fit.
So this is a cheaper
I'll leave a like.
option to get an ice.
You got 8
tank.
likes.
Yeah, I know they have like metal ones.
Yeah.
That people use.
So this is a Rubbermaid 100.
Oh, this is me. Oh, you filmed me going it?
Oh, like,
My body.
yeah.
They get to this point after like 30 seconds.
Guys, have
Oh.
y'all ever done an ice bath?
Almost 3 minutes though.
Supposed to be like, oh, this was life changing. You guys need to do this.
No, I mean.
Oh
you
wait,
got up pretty fast.
let's watch your reaction after.
Yeah. No, very.
My entire life.
Oh yeah, you had to get out.
Almost 2 minutes. Yeah.
I'm getting out.
Yeah, get out.
Wait, so you haven't done it since, right?
No.
Are you gonna do it again or no?
Should we do ice bath part 2?
Yeah.
My second ice bath.
It was pretty warm that day, huh?
Never doing that.
Like, was it hot outside that day or no? No, it was kind of
really.
cold. It was
My
cold,
face
huh?
in there.
This is me, guys. Look at me. Look how. This is how you do an ice bath, guys. What?
I need to do it like how you did it and go completely like in the water.
Yeah, and
'Cause
don't
I
like,
didn't do that.
and don't. You were like filming yourself too. Like you need to be more like. You were literally went in with your phone. Like you need to be more just like fully relaxed.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
Because even when you're holding your phone, you're like your arms like flexed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to get in and be like fully like just you're like meditating basically. Like when I went in, you were like asking me questions I wasn't even answering because I was like trying not to think. I was literally trying not to think. But anyways, guys, that's that.
Yeah. Vibe.
Yeah, check out her channel if you want to see how swole Izzy is. And I might be on there too at some
Yeah,
points.
there's another video with Dylan coming out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did we film another one?
Yeah, there's another one.
Okay, I bet. Yeah, guys, check out our sponsors in the video link below. Solo will help you do your taxes. They'll send you $10 for signing up. anywhere in the country. It's free to sign up anywhere in the country. Try it out. They'll send you $10 when you sign up and link your active gig account. They help you get guaranteed pay, help you with your taxes, help you optimize your income. They are the best app for gig workers. And then Play Octopus will pay you up to $100 a month for putting a little tablet in your car. And as long as you're an active driver, they will send you one of these things for free. We have links below to both of these. And drivers love this. I've only heard a couple drivers who don't like it, but it's honestly because they didn't figure out there's a mute button on it, because some drivers are like, oh, the noise is annoying. Well, you can click the mute button. And because I'm just going to say, as firsthand experience, after a day of listening to the casino music make noise, game noises, I myself too got annoyed. And then I figured out you can just leave it on mute. So that way you don't have to hear it. And passengers don't know there's music. So it's like, it's a win-win. But yeah, they're pretty much everywhere in the nation. You can go check out Play Octopus to get signed up. What if the tablet's stolen? So many people always ask this comment. Tablet theft extremely rare. In the event it's stolen, please provide us with a police report and we will waive the tablet loss fee. So they'll just send you a new one. How do I qualify? If you do more than 100 rides a month, where do I get a tablet? Link below. Use our link. Okay. Thanks for watching, my friends. You guys are the best. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
And yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.